212-591-7200 is our phone number. I have a really good new to Lou 2 this morning. All right. Now, you may remember a version of this that was a while ago, but we found a better one. We found a better one because it's easier to install and it's cheaper. Come on. Who doesn't like that? Easier to install and cheaper. Right?
Yeah.
Take a listen.
Okay, so I just did a little research. Guess how many people are in the world? As of September 2009, Wikipedia states that there are 6.786 billion people in the world. That's a lot, right? Now, every single one of us, as far as I know, goes to the bathroom. Therefore, you hear a lot of these in a single day. Think of all the water that we're using every time that we flush the toilet. In fact, the U.S. Environmental Protection Agency has called the coming water shortage the single greatest environmental issue of the 21st century. We need to take a stand, people. And this week's Noodaloo 2 ties right in with that. Like how I did that? It's called the Hydro Right. It's a dual flush conversion kit that you can get at Amazon.com, and it uses up to 70% less water for liquids and papers. You just install it without any tools in like 5 to 10 minutes. You don't have to remove your tank. It works with all standard flush valves. It's going to eliminate any kind of flapper problems that you have. And it was invented by a plumber. Installing this thing is a snap. You just remove the old flapper and handle. You slide the dual flush down the overflow tube inside your tank, and then you tighten it. And you replace the handle with a button and set the quick flush amount. And that quick flush amount is for any liquids and papers, and then saving that full flush for solids. Okay, so you've got saving the earth, easy to install, saving you money. Guess how much it costs? $25. Amazon.com, come on. This is a must, in my opinion. I have already ordered mine. It's on the way. Lou, I know you've checked it out. So I'm going to throw it back to you now, because in my, year and a half of working with you, I have come to find that people like to listen to what you've got to say. So back to you, Lou.
Nicely done. Okay, so it's not only available at Amazon, places like Ace Hardware are starting to carry it as well. It's a brand new product. So what was the name of the original one that we talked about like a year ago? Okay, so this company invented this thing called 1-2 Flush, kind of the same concept, but it was like over $100 to install or to buy this thing, and in order to install it, you had to take the tank off of your toilet. Well, most people aren't going to do that. This unit, all you do is literally clips on the side of your flush valve, and you know the handle that you normally do? You take the handle off, which is literally a little nut that is on the back of the tank. You pull it, you just pull it out of the hole, and you put the button. There's a button that goes in its place, and when you go number one, you do a little tinkle. You hit that, and it just goes just a little bit. You don't need as much water for liquids as you do for solids. This thing's awesome. What is it? $25. It is not expensive, and this is a terrific way to save water, and anybody. If you got a water meter, you're spending all this money. I mean, even at a gallon and a half, and you think about how many times you flush the toilet in your home, and how many times you do number one over number two. I think you go number one more than you go number two. I do. Is that too much information?
Yeah,
is that too much information?
I was just going to say.
Right?
Yeah.
But, I mean, you don't need to use that much water, and this thing makes so much sense. It's so easy to install. So it's the 1-2 Flush. No, that was the first one. The Hydro Right. It's called the Hydro Right, and their website, $25. Their website is GOMJSI.com. Go to WGNradio.com. Like Lindsay said, you can get it on Amazon. I know if you go to Ace, you can find it there too. They may not have it already, but just say, hey, Lou said it's in your warehouse, and they can order it for you. I know it drives them crazy when I do that kind of stuff, but it's a fact. So they just need to go order it for you and install it. $25. You're going to be saving all kinds of water. All right, 7:16 in the morning. Lou Manfredini here with you, the Mr. Fix-It Show on WGN Radio, Chicago's WGN Radio 720. Let's go back to your phone calls. Here is Julie. Julie, do you love me?